Remember this iconic weapon? The plasma rifle is a Covenant stand-in for the assault rifle. It shoots bolts of plasma at the target that don't deal as much damage to base health, but do significantly more to shields. In Halo CE, it also has a stun effect, but this feature was removed in later titles. In Halo 2 and Halo 3, the plasma rifle was one of many weapons you could dual wield. Holding two weapons at once with dual wielding would have allowed the player to deal crazy amounts of damage that break the game. So to balance the sandbox, Bungie made dual wieldable weapons incredibly weaker when used by themselves, including the plasma rifle.
Dual wielding does not give you two cookies. It gives you two halves of one cookie, and maybe some crumbs to choke on too. Players are given the perception of additional power, when dual wielding in reality is only giving you damage that you should have had in the first place.
People use this design choice to argue that the plasma rifle is a terrible weapon in these titles. They argue that the amount of damage it does to base health is far too pitiful, and the drawbacks of dual wielding make it not worth picking up. However, what if I told you that there's a lot more depth to this weapon than what you may initially realize? I argue that, at least in Halo 3, the plasma rifle has extraordinary levels of fighting potential that a lot of Halo players don't realize. Hear me out. It's true, you're not likely to get many kills with the plasma rifle alone. Even the assault rifle gives you better odds. Same goes for the plasma pistol. Oh my god, it's even worse. Don't even try using the plasma pistol to win fights. However, the plasma pistol is awesome. How? Because of the utility it provides. You can charge up a plasma pistol blast that immediately removes shields, including overshields. It also EMPs vehicles. This opens up opportunities to get kills with other weapons that you wouldn't have without the plasma pistol. Even though you're not going to directly kill enemies with this gun, it still provides enough value in other ways that it is generally considered a good weapon. And that is how I think people should be looking at the plasma rifle. Let's talk about the shield damage. It quickly takes out shields, but can't do much to base damage afterwards. This creates a weapon that can't be effectively used to eliminate targets. I say don't hold it to that standard. Once their shields are down, you can swap to another weapon that can finish them off more effectively. You can melee them if you're in range. Remember, you can dual wield the plasma rifle, which also means you can dual wield it with other things. Dual wielding combos with a plasma rifle such as the Mauler, SMG, or Magnum are great. The plasma rifle takes out their shields incredibly quickly, which opens up your other weapon to actually land the kill. This shield draining effect also makes the plasma rifle a very good assist weapon. If you're playing in a team, you can shut their shields down while your teammate finishes them off. You may not be getting the kill yourself, but you're still contributing to the team in a very big way. They wouldn't be getting those kills without you. Can the plasma pistol achieve these same results faster? Yes, but that's a lot more risky. Missing that charge-up blast can cost you the entire fight, whereas the plasma rifle can be shot continuously, giving you breathing room to miss a few shots. The plasma pistol gives you more efficient outcomes, but the plasma rifle gives you more dependable outcomes. There's a give and take between them. Also, check out how slow the battery drains. Yeah, you can shoot this thing for a long time, which is something I have been able to exploit in PvP. I will shoot this weapon constantly, even when I'm not actually trying to hit anything. I use it like an area of denial tool. I see an enemy coming up, and I'll just blast it at the wall they're about to cross. I catch someone behind cover, and I'll just constantly blast the corner they're peeking as I approach them. This massive battery capacity allows you to use the plasma rifle in such a reckless way. You can apply constant pressure that can force the fight to move in the direction you want it to go. Maps that have the plasma rifle tend to give them very low respawn time, so this is a gameplay strategy available to you all the time. I also think a big challenge people have when trying to utilize the plasma rifle is the game types they're playing on. When you play modes like King of the Hill, Capture the Flag, Assault, Precision Slayer, you always spawn with a battle rifle. Yeah, the plasma rifle is a close-range weapon. You're not going to excel very well in environments where everyone has weapons designed for longer ranges. When I queue up Halo 3 matchmaking, I exclusively play on Auto Slayer, the Slayer mode where you spawn with an assault rifle and a Magnum. This is because I think starting with a precision weapon is unhealthy for the sandbox. Because many weapons in Halo, including the plasma rifle, are meant for close range, you don't really get a lot of chances to see them in action in modes that spawn you with a precision weapon, because they can shoot you without even needing to enter the effective range of these weapons. Auto Slayer forces the fight to those closer ranges, which creates a lot more diversity and interesting decision making during matches. It gives room for things like the plasma rifle to be used effectively, which is why I find Auto Slayer to be a lot more fun. Here are my tips for using the plasma rifle. Stop playing game types with BR starts. Trust me, you'll have a lot more fun in general. Dual wield it with other weapons that can more effectively deal with base health. Even dual wielding with a second plasma rifle can still give you acceptable results. If you're not dual wielding, still combine it with other damage sources like melee, grenades, and swapping to other weapons. Constantly shoot it all the time. Use it to apply pressure and deny your target from moving to desired areas. You have the battery to spare. Give it a try and see what you think of it. Would you like to see more content like this? Let me know by liking and subscribing.